Hello there. So this will be a quick video about how I'm doing Lucas's reports. As you can see here, I already fixed up his pictures. You know how to do that, but I usually, always I make them lighter because when they're getting converted into PDF, usually they end up darker, and then in the end, it's too dark at the PDF. And also, usually the picture comes in 16 by 9. That means if it wouldn't be in this landscape, it would be in portrait like this. It would be too long. It would be like this much longer. And when you enter it into the report, it would be just too high and be too much white space around it, or we would have to make it very small and very narrow. So I always cut it into the ratio. Here I picked 4:3, and then I flip it. See now how it's supposed to be. Well, how I like it. And then there's 16 by 9, so it will be very narrow, long image, and when you put it into the report, it just wouldn't look nice. So I make it 4:3. So after I'm done with all the pictures, I open the inspection file. And here it is. And the first thing I do right away is I'll save it into Lucas's original inspection files folder, which is here. So I'll change it to the correct number, which in this case is 72. So now it's saved as this original file, just in case somebody does something wrong. Then we know, how the original was and what we changed and what was supposed to be changed and what not. And then the next one will be changed into August 2005. I changed the format here because Lucas's comes out from his computer or the tablet as RTS, which is rich text format. So I picked a Word document, and now all the other ones showed up. And once again, I change it into the correct number, which is 72. Okay. And then I'll open, which I have already pinned up here, Lucas's first 4 pages, and I will highlight it all, Control A, and Control C, I will copy it. Then I'll go back to this one, and then I'll go at the end of the page 3, which is the definition of terms, and I will highlight it from the bottom all the way to down. So now everything is highlighted from that one to all the 3 first pages. And then I just click Control V, which is paste, and it's all there. And if I hit Control Shift 8, then it will show me all the formatting. So there is one extra section break, so I delete it. I'll delete it here too. And so now we have it how it's supposed to be. So the header here is Ameri Spec Home Inspections with all the information how we like it, because it doesn't come out with the Lucas's version. The version from the program, which would be nice. It's actually, we changed some wording and stuff, so we have to keep it different. So I'll turn this formatting off, and so this one is the number 72. Today is August 24th, but Saturday 22nd, and the address is 604 there, Vista So it jumped down because it's too long, so I highlight these two and I move this tab up here a little bit left so it fits. Sometimes the names are even longer, so then I move this tab too, which will move the whole thing. Alright, and then I'll add the picture, which will be in Google Drive, Office, Inspection Report, August, Pictures, 72, here, here. I'll click Format Picture, and then I choose Reflection, because that's the way I like it. I put 2 point for the blur. And also the size and position, I just make it behind text. So now I kind of center it. And so we're done with up here, and now we go back to page, this is page 5. So it's Madeira, Vista, Drive, California, 9283, then I just like center it above the sign. I put enter here, so it won't be that close, only 2 points here. And then I'll move this a little bit up. It will save us precious space on other pages. Control J, which will make justify, and right here I have all borders, so I add change front street, change this to one story structure. This will be only 4 points, satellite TV, and world certain alert. And then we have fixed there. So I continue just like that. I hit the Control J, Control J, and once again it's all table. And then this space I usually change to 10 points, sometimes even 6. It depends how it works out with the pictures, because they can, as you know, mess it up pretty big, that you would end up having just half a page and then continue on another page because of a picture or pictures that goes to that number. So always trying to kind of fit as much as possible on one page so it would look consistent and just continuous. This one change. And these comments that are which are meant in general, not just for this particular window, I put always black, bold, and italic. Yeah, so it looks just like this. It's a little bit different, but it's still kind of highlighted because it's a little bit different. Okay, and now here be the thing about splitting cells, because what Word does here is trying to keep the whole table on one page. So if we want to split it, then we have to, let's say, I think that from the comment to this service it will fit. So now I want this table end on this page with the 1107 electrical serviceable. So I have to put my cursor to the next cell, just like this. So now it's here, and I hit Control Enter, and that split the table into two, and now it all fits in here. And sometimes I have to wiggle with that too because it doesn't work out, but you know, I think it's important, but you know, if you don't know what to do, just, you know, it's important to get the report done right, not that it looks perfect, but I like it to look perfect because that will make all the difference between the Ameri Spec and the other guys. So there is a picture, this one will be easy, picture 5. So I find picture 5. Oh, and I created 3. Okay, so here, okay, this is how it was. So I have the picture 5 highlighted. It doesn't matter, you can just delete it. Now I'm gonna hit delete, and 3 times I will hit enter and put the cursor in the middle here. Then I'll find picture 5. And that's why I numbered the picture. I changed the name of them for the numbers because it's easier to find. So that's picture 5. And right here I'm making 2 points, and after the picture it's 4 points. And I right click. First I left click on the picture to highlight it, then right click, then I choose the size and position, and I'll change it to 45, and the text wrapping I'll just leave it as it is, so I'll just change it to 45 and click OK, and that's how it goes, just like that. You have to also read these comments because sometimes instead of noted you just put the word N, and sometimes the sentences don't have the does, or rear, right, just puts RR, so it's important sometimes to read it. And here, when we justify it, you know, it just kind of trying to fill the space, and in this case it doesn't look nice because it's repairs / replacements. Words is just one word, so after the slash I'll just hit space on the keyboard and we'll just fix it up a little bit nicer. So now we are at foundation, and I'll just put my cursor right in front of it and I hit Control Enter, and that's how you make a page break. And so that means that whatever happens here, the rest of it will be on the next page. So it will never jump back. The foundation erased. If we would erase something here, and it would make space for the foundation and the table, it will not jump back. So the page break is kind of important. So Control J. Erased foundation with pre and post construction, comment, and then left, serviceable, client, and this CO here means comment, so I'll just always copy pasting it here, and then I'm also going to make this blue. So, and I'm doing this with the formatting brush, and the shortcut for it is, let's say I would like to make it look like this, so it's not bold and just black. So I just put my cursor there, and to copy the formatting you just use the keyboard shortcut Control Shift C, which is almost like copy plus the key Shift, and now I copied the formatting. So then whatever I will highlight, and then I will click Control Shift V, it will change it into that. So Control Z to go back. And so for the rest of the report I will just keep it, and every time I'll see something that needs to be changed to that, like here the cracking noted, I'll just click Ctrl Shift V, and then instead of serviceable, Ctrl V, which changed the comment. And that's because a while ago I copied the word comment bold and black, and so now when I paste it, that's what it's going to be. And then here the leaking noted, I'll change into the red we use, which is this one, and we use it because it's not so bright and alarming. So picture 17, I'll make 3 enters, choose picture 17, and that one I'm changing to 39 because it's different dimensions than when it's landscape, as I explained before. So just like that. And here I see that there are 2 pictures, so they wouldn't fit here for sure. So I just click Ctrl Enter after I put the cursor right here. Ctrl Enter. Okay, and so now we have it on the other page, and I pick picture 16. Okay, and this one is maintenance, and in this case we have it always the same blue, but it's not bold and it's italic. And because there will be picture, so I will move the maintenance in the front of the comment. And this is so when they read it, they will not skip it. Just in case they will just look at the picture. So now we have picture 6 here. And this is kind of easy report. So now I can erase this one because it's already at the house roof. So I'll change this to 8, I'll change this one to 2. And this one is picture 7. Well, when I look at this picture, rotating vent noted inoperable at left side. So I just don't see any vent here. What I see here is more like patching noted. So I will have to ask Lucas about that. So it's important also to keep an eye on pictures. Lucas does a good job with that at 99% of time. It just matches with no problem. Oh, and here in the attic for the insulation, he always puts only 3 to 5 inches, and that is because the software doesn't give him many options and it cannot be changed. So he just puts there 3 to 5, and I made a macro which is INSU, like insulated, INSU, and it says insulation noted, but visible thickness is, oh my god, was it 3 to 5? Well, I have to go back. 3 to 5, yes. 3 to 5 inches, and that's that. Okay, I just want to look at the pictures because, okay, so I just don't see any rotating, but there are no other pictures of roof, so changing it to hall because there's only one hall. Right, garage door. Okay, so that's right. See, now I have to jump to the other page, and only the garage stayed on the original page. So now I know that somewhere I have to hit the control enter like this. Now I see that I have a lot more room. So I go back, do it again here. So I see here that I have another picture. Okay. And here not tested is also supposed to be bold, so I'm making it bold. And it's supposed to be blue, so I'm making blue. And here we have comment. Oh, and also this client thing needs to be changed to this red. So now this page is correct. And here we have picture 10. Okay, so heating will start on the next page. So this one doesn't really have many difficult parts. so now I have to click enter here to go to next page. Okay, so but this could be a nice example of, for example, if the picture would be here, then we will just not going to fit on the other side, and this will stay open. So what I usually do, I'm trying to make as much room as possible, so I change this to 6, then I change all these big letters into 11.5, these 2, you know, so I'll just save a lot of space and it will make more room, and then eventually the picture will fit. I'm not going to do it because it's kind of time consuming. So this picture belongs here, and serviceable. This one is also in general for. I forgot to do it here. Okay, so now they jumped like this, so I can save room that I'll make this 8. So 8. And didn't fit. So I can also just make the picture a little bit smaller, or when I show this, the page break here, I can just highlight it and make it only 1 point. And it will jump back. But you know, this is, I guess I'm going into too much detail, sorry. So this is how it goes. Always just the important one. I'm starting at new ones, you know, plumbing, water heater, electrical. Small detector sometimes fits on the same page. Here with electrical, it will make these like extra space, so I just put it in 2 points only because it doesn't need such a big spaces. Kitchen. Oh, and the disclosure. Disclosure is the red we're using for client, which is here, and it's not bold. This is bold. We're not doing bold, just red and red, and not bold and italic. That's how we do it. Laundry, bathrooms. Then when we have living room, dining room, that usually fits on 1 page. Then I'm just trying to, you know, save. And then halls and bathroom, let's say it will look like this. See the front bathroom and the hall, it will fit on the same page, and then these 2 last bedrooms will fit on 1 page too. And then this half bathroom will have its own page too, because I see here that it will also fit. I will fit it later, but it will. And then half bathroom, and then we have a living room, and the dining room, the same room, then halls, front bedroom, and rear left bedroom, rear right bedroom. Okay. So I think the most important was the splitting of the cell, which is Control Enter. So if I want to split it above this one, after the heating system type, I put my cursor here and I click Control Enter, and it will jump to the next page. And yeah, that's it. Watch this, and if you have any questions, Ask me before I leave because I'm leaving on Friday. Goodbyes. If I would